So it's been about a week, and we finally get the greatest news that we've heard in the gaming universe in a long time. In a very long time. The worst kept video game secret is now a reality. That is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Oh, yeah. It's a big deal. A real big deal. Hello, everyone. My name is NikoTheLegend, also known as the Well-Mannered Teenager, and the Snowflake. And today we're going to be talking about the most exciting reason of why I'm ready for this Legendary Edition, and the most terrifying reason that I have for the Legendary Edition Mass Effect. I'm going to try to narrow this down as best as I can. There might be small little reasons within the big reasons. I'm going to try to narrow it down to just two. One giant exciting one and one giant terrifying one. I'm going to do my best. Before we get into that, I just want to say thank you so much for everybody who was there at the N7 Day Mass Effect stream. That was amazing. Huge stream. A lot of people there. Great fun. You guys should always check that out if you want to see the hype of that fantastic moment. Reality revealment. It was awesome. And then we had the best Nico show episode 69. Haha, what a coincidence, right? With our first time ever special guest, Saint Wolven. Thank you so much, my lady. It was a pleasure, and we hope to do some more collabs again. With that said, let's talk about the most exciting reason, okay? Now, I personally was super hyped that this game is coming out, and as it was announced, my emotions were flying through the fucking atmosphere. It was that incredible. I was super excited. Not to go all fangirl mode on this, but I'm sure you guys know where I'm coming from on this, and it was truly a sight to behold, and I was really, really happy that it's real, you know? And I'm not going to talk too much about, everything that goes on with this entire Legendary Edition. We talked a lot about that in the Nico show, the short version N7 Day video, and the hype stream that we did. So if you guys ever want to know anything about that in great detail, then those previous Mass Effect videos are definitely worth checking out. Now, like I said, most excited for this, and also terrified. And like I said, I may have listed this already in the other videos, but I'm just going to say it again, just so everybody knows how much of an echo chamber this needs to be. This is really important. So my greatest exciting reason for the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is simple. We get to play Mass Effect Original Trilogy again. And I had a blast playing it. We all had a great time. Overall, our experience was positive. I know the well has been poisoned, or a lot of cities were burned down. Not really. No cities were burned down, at least I don't think, because of the Mass Effect 3 ending. I completely understand where people are coming from. Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. The point is that Mass Effect is relevant. We get to explore the entire Milky Way galaxy once again with our favorite characters and all that in Normandy glory. And I'm ready for that. Look, I know 95% of the game is great, and the last 5% is what really killed it for a lot of us with the Mass Effect 3 ending. But let's have hope. Let's have some, let's be cautious and optimistic at the same time, which I kept saying that to St. Wolven quite a bit. I kept saying that all the time to her. It was like the catchphrase of all the conversation we had on the Nico show. You'll see if you ever check it out. Now, that sounds simple, right? Just exciting to go back and step into the shoes of Commander Shepard. That is my biggest excitement. Now, here's the most cliche reason of them all for how terrified I am. The Mass Effect 3 ending. Okay? We know that it's not a remake. We know it's not a reimagining. Okay? But with that said, there are many, many improvements being added to this game. Many changes, or many alterations. Not really changes. You can do a lot to this game without making it a complete remake or a reimagining. It's still going to be the same experience that you play, but they can change things still without losing what Mass Effect truly stands for, what it's all about. You can change the ending. You can alter it. You can make it better. Even if it has the same sequences that we saw, but there's more context added, there's more dialogue, and all that. Like, they have that opportunity. And I hope they take full advantage of that. But at the same time, that's what gets me worried, because we don't want to be reminded of the catastrophe. And Saint Wolven, I'm going to keep bringing her up because she made some damn good points. Appreciate that, Saint. But she was saying, like, if they don't do something to fix that, the Mass Effect 3 ending, in any shape or form, to make it better, to, you know, not pour as much salt in our wounds as best we can, or keep patching it with Band-Aids, they have to do a really good job on this, because if they don't, then it's going to be a horrible lead up to Mass Effect 4, and we don't want that, guys. We want to be excited for Mass Effect again. We want all those good feelings to come rushing back to us. Because I want to be fucking excited for Mass Effect 4 more than, you know, as much as the next person. I think we all want that. I don't think there's one Mass Effect fan out there. Actually, no. There's always going to be the outliers. I'm like, it's gonna, Mass Effect 3 ending was good. It was the best ever. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, it's fine. Those are the same people that like Andromeda the most, a lot. Something close. Maybe. I'm not dogging on you guys or anything, but the reality of it, it was polarizing. That's a fact right there. A lot of people felt that they've been cheated and all their work was done for nothing. You can ask Rich Evans from Red Letter Media. Yikes. But you get where I'm coming from. I don't want to go with the most cliche reason, but I have to. It's the biggest fucking issue of the Mass Effect trilogy. And maybe a lot of you could say the Mass Effect 3 game itself was the biggest issue, but Mass Effect 3 for me, very, very good, and it had a lot of enjoyable moments. The DLC was fantastic, great emotional sequences that went on. The graphics were great. It was a fun game. I had a great time, and you know, still, bottom line, most terrifying reason is the Mass Effect 3 ending, and I really hope that they said they listened to us and they made this remastered trilogy. Well, I'm sure plenty of people have told them to not fuck up Mass Effect 3's ending and do something about it. That it's not even me worried about how Mass Effect 1 is going to be changed in any shape or form, or whatever you want to call it, right? I'm not even worried about that. I know BioWare is going to be fine. I never had an issue with Mass Effect 1 as a whole. No, this is the game that made me fall in love with Mass Effect. It's not broken, it's just clunky, right? I've said it plenty of times before. Alright, so in conclusion, most exciting reason is just to step back into the boots of Commander Shepard and going out there to destroy the Reapers once again and saving the galaxy, and just experiencing all these stories now with better graphics, better gameplay, better yada yada yada, all these bells and whistles. It's going to be a fun time, and I can't wait. Pray to the maker that they have a collector's edition, because I will be one of the people that actually buy this. And I've never bought a collector's edition ever for a game because they're too expensive. It's probably going to be expensive for this, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice because I would love to have it. It'd be so cool if they do one. And the most terrifying reason is the Mass Effect 3 ending. Are we going to repeat? Is history going to repeat itself? Hopefully it doesn't. I trust BioWare will do its job because they're going to really need this. It's going to shape the way consumers for BioWare games, how it's going to be in the future, especially for Mass Effect 4, Mass Effect as a whole, even Dragon Age, and, oh god, maybe even Anthem in some shape or form, but we don't want to talk about that. Now, I want you guys, if you would like, it'd be really awesome to let me know what you think below. What's the most exciting thing for you on this trilogy releasing, and what's the most terrifying thing that's keeping you up at night? Okay, if it's not, just that's on the back of your mind for this Legendary Edition trilogy. It'd be great to know. Well, that's all that I'm going to be talking about this time, folks. I try to come up with something. I'm going to milk this Legendary Edition with plenty of videos. I'm going to milk it as much as I can with interesting topics to talk about. So I've been your host, NikoTheLegend, also known as the Well-Mannered Teenager and the Snowflake. And it's been a pleasure, Pathfinders. And, you know, with the months ahead of us, so much to talk about. They're going to be releasing so many new things that we probably won't even expect to see in the Legendary Edition. If not, there's still going to be plenty of things to talk about. Oh, you can bet your damn dollar or credit that Commander Shepard will say or will not say this is his favorite place on the Citadel. God dang it. So, yeah, hope to see you guys again. Feel free to hit that dislike button, unsubscribe, don't follow me on Twitter, don't even join the Discord or nothing. Alright, Pathfinders, I'll see you later.